precisely in finding. We usually call them mistakes, yes, but in this particular case, the difference between errors and mistakes is precisely that kind. Error consists when the mistake has been fossilized in our brain. So this is when it becomes or when it turns into, and so you see, this is the phrasal verb, when it turns into an error. So originally, it's a mistake. Yes, this is originally, let me put it in small letters. Okay, originally it's a mistake, but when that mistake is consistent, so you know it happens over and over and over and over. So this is when it turns into an error. So this is when the mistake becomes an error. And precisely because it's been fossilized, well, according to linguistics, it's been fossilized in our brain. And then we take it as if it were normal. So let's say we don't see anything strange. We believe that this is the correct form. A very typical error, I may say, is when people say this. This one is a very common error. Then it is not a mistake, not anymore. It's an error. And probably another error is when, well, regarding the same topic. So this is when my brother, for example, when my brother was a child, he had 4 years old, etc., etc. Okay, so these are, and probably another typical error would be, for example, when we say, I have cold. This one, I have cold. All right, now why are they errors? I insist, because they are recurrent, because they are very consistent, because they happen all the time. And so people see them and they think, it's normal, I mean, it's okay, I have 19 years old. And here, kids, what is the correction here? Tell me, in this sentence.
I am 19 years old.
Right. Okay, right. So at this point of your academic life, everybody must know that this should be, I am 19 years old. The same happens here when my brother was a child and he
was.
Right. And he was. Okay, so congratulations. If you know how to identify this easily, well, this is I have a cold, this is correct, because this is, I have a resfriado. But in this one, it will be, I am cold, tengo frío. The fact that we say, I have a cold, is tengo un resfriado. And I am cold, tengo frío. Okay, so the good point for you is that, all right, congratulations if you know how to identify those errors, because you are on the good way. Well, this is what the exercise today is about, and let's begin. In this case, we have an error analysis. In this 6-sentence exercise, we need to find one mistake. There is something which is not right. There is something wrong in these sentences, and I am pretty sure that you will find them easily, because all of you are pretty smart. So let me give you 1 minute for you to analyze these 6 sentences. Don't tell me the answers, not yet. But let me give you 1 minute for you to analyze.
Miss.
Yeah, dear.
The first second, in the first sentence.
Oh, but don't tell me, not yet, not yet. Let me just give them 1 minute so everybody can analyze. And in the meantime, let me call on the roll. Right? Give me just 1 minute. Fatima, please. Okay. Listen carefully. I haven't been able to call on the roll, not to pass the list. No, we don't say that. This is call on the roll. I haven't been able to call on the roll the whole week because, you know, we have been doing exams and some other things. Well, so right now, I will call on the roll this way. So all what you need to say is yes. But why yes is because that means that you were here yesterday, the day before yesterday, and today, right? So that is why you, instead of saying present or here, you will simply say yes. And that yes means for me, yes, I was here yesterday, the day before yesterday, and I am here today. Is that clear? Hello? Anybody there?
Can you repeat, please?
Yes, of course. I am going to call on the roll, but instead of saying present, please, I want you to simply say yes. Why yes? Because yes means yes, I am here today, I was here yesterday, and the day before yesterday. So that is why you will be saying yes. Is that okay? Right?
Okay, Miss.
Thank you, dear. Yes, it's because I haven't been able to call on the roll the entire week. So on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, etc. Okay, so that is why I just want you to say yes. Okay, Jime Pastrana.
Teacher, yo no estuve el lunes, que justo es lo que le iba a preguntar, que me dijo que me iba a reprogramar el examen,
Ah, ok.
porque no pude estar el lunes, que fue que le mandé mensaje.
Que fue cuando andabas en
Ajá, en carretera.
carretera, ¿no? Que me dijiste y
Sí.
te dije yo te reprogramo el examen y todo. Bien,
Sí.
qué bueno que me recuerdes. Chicos, por favor, cuando tengamos una situación así, recuérdenme, no sean malitos. No es porque la teacher le juegue al enmascarado y es que no me lo quiere volver a poner. No, lo que pasa es que ustedes entienden que trae uno miles de cosas en la cabeza. Entonces, muchas veces lo recuerdo por iniciativa propia, otras veces se me va. Y entonces, antes de que se me vaya, por favor, igual los que todavía estamos pendientes del examen oral, no crean que se me ha olvidado. Hoy les doy, quería que lo hiciéramos hoy, pero bueno, de todas maneras les doy el tópico hoy y lo presentamos mañana. ¿A qué horas? En una hora que ustedes puedan, para que no me invadan la clase. Para eso. De hecho, ¿me escuchan bien?
Sí, Miss. Una duda,
Gracias.
¿quiénes haríamos o hacen el examen para saber?
El oral de este midterm es Alexandra, Jorge y Marlene, nada más.
Ah, ok.
Bien, entonces, Jime, ¿qué nos haría falta? El reading, ¿verdad? Porque el listening fue ayer, el reading. Muy bien, entonces, un ratito antes de que terminemos la clase, Jime, te dejo para que puedas presentar tu examen, ¿te parece?
Ok, Miss. Muchas gracias.
Por favor, nada más, haz de cuenta, una hora antes de que terminemos la clase, si ves que no doy señales de vida, me pones ahí un mensajito, mi examen, y ya, para abrir la plataforma, porque la plataforma ahorita está cerrada. De todas maneras, Jime, yo no te voy a contar inasistencia, ¿sale?
Ok, gracias, Miss.
Okay. Thank you, dear. Michelle? Just present. But Michelle, remember, we say yes, because yes, you were here yesterday, the day before yesterday, and today. So, yes, Michelle? José Eduardo? Thank you, dear. Jime Barreto?
Yes, Miss.
Thank you. Jorge?
Yes, Miss.
Thank you, dear. Vale?
Yes, Miss.
Diego?
Yes, Miss.
Thank you, dear. Alexis?
Yes, Miss.
Thank you, dear. Robert?
Yes, Miss.
Thank you. Ian?
Yes, teacher.
Thank you, dear. Mare?
Yes, Miss.
Thank you, dear. Victor?
Yes, teacher.
Thank you. Fatima?
Yes, Miss.
Thank you, dear. Claudia?
Yes, Miss.
Thank you. Okay, let me stop here where Paulina is, and let me see. 6 volunteers to read or to find the mistake in the sentences.
Please, a mí no me
I
gustó.
think, no, yes, dear. That's why I said I will stop here with Paulina and let me continue. I think Fatima is interested in reading number 1. Anybody else for number 2?
Me, teacher.
Thank you. 3? So Fatima, you will be reading number 1. Jime Barreto will be reading 2. 3?
Me, teacher.
All right. 4? Thank you, Alexandra.
Me, teacher.
All right. Vale. 5? Or Vale is 5. No. Alexandra, what number are you? 4?
3, teacher.
3. Okay, so Vale, you're reading 4. 5 and 6? 5 and 6? Anybody?
Me, 5.
Okay, thank you, Alexis. 5. And Robert, would you do number 6, please?
Yes, Miss.
Thank you, dear. Okay, so listen carefully. Fatima will be reading number 1, and as she reads the sentence, she will be writing the correction on the chat. Okay, Paulina? Present?
Sí, Miss.
Alexandra?
Me moví hace un minuto, entonces por eso no escuché mi nombre hace rato.
Okay, thank you. Alexandra?
Yes, Miss.
Jime Moreno? Thank you, dear.
I'm here.
Okay, thank you. Maria?
Yes.
Ceci? Ceci, is not around? Gael? Amanda? Pau Toledo? Okay. Thank you, dear. Okay, so she's absent today. Marlene?
Here, Miss.
Okay, thank you. So Gael didn't arrive, and Amanda? Either.
Miss, está pasando lista, ¿verdad?
Yes. Okay, well, let us check the exercise. Come on, Fatima, you begin. Number 1, please.
She isn't going to work today.
Right. So just because she has today, in this case will be she isn't going to work today. Could you please, Fatima, put it on the chat? Thank you. Number 2.
I can't make a sandwich. And the correction I sent in the chat.
Okay, and what is the correction, dear? Tell me.
I can make you a sandwich.
Excellent, thank you. Remember that can and to, it is not possible. All right, 3.
Do I should come back later? And the correction, should I come back later?
Excellent, dear. Thank you. And put it on the chat. 4.
Has he to go to the meeting? And the correct is, does he to go to the meeting?
Not really. Again?
Does he have to go to the meeting?
Okay, probably. Does he have to go? That makes sense. Any other possibility?
It could
Is
be.
he to going to the meeting?
It could be. Is he going to the meeting? And using has at the beginning? Yes, Alexis.
Sorry. No. I mean, for the 4 one, could be has he going?
Has he gone?
Sorry,
Right?
has he? Yes.
Gone. Let's suppose that the correction is, the auxiliary is okay. So maybe we can say, has he gone to the meeting? Now another possibility, as somebody says, is, does he have? Well, okay. Does he have to go to the meeting too? Is he going to the meeting? Let us check the exercise. And 5?
We aren't allowed to park here, and the correction is we aren't allowed to park here.
Here, right, to park here. Allowed is a new verb that we will check in this level. Okay, thank you. 6.
You don't must use your phone here, and the correction is you mustn't use your phone here. But I prefer
Excellent.
say you can use your phone here, right? I don't know. I prefer say this.
Okay, you prefer saying.
Yeah, but the
Okay.
correction is you mustn't use your phone here.
Definitely. Now, let me tell you, why mustn't? Probably, Robert, because this is a prohibition. And as a prohibition it is, it's better if you say you mustn't. Remember that when you are pointing out a prohibition like this is because that situation is in general for everyone. And then you can't use, it gives another impression. Is like maybe there is something in particular with the person, and in this one you are generalizing. You see what I mean?
Okay. Perfect. Thanks.
Maybe, for example, me as a teacher at the front, so in front of the class, I may say, kids, you mustn't use the cell phone or any electronic gadget during the exam because this is a general prohibition. But if I walk in the classroom, on the aisles, and then I see you using the cell phone, I may say, Robert, remember, you can't use this cell phone. And so this is in particular you. It could be. Okay, anyway, the correction is perfect. And then let us see. Okay, in this one, so we can also say he hasn't, well, let me tell you. Okay. And anyway, this one, because we have today, it could also be she isn't going to work today, or she doesn't have to, probably because they are taking this half as the auxiliary. But anyway, it's okay what Fatima said. In the end, it's a difficult example. There is the other given by Jime, and this is the other, which was also correct. And then this is the one, look, with does he have to go to the meeting? Okay, with 5, we aren't allowed, and this is 2, what Alexis said. And finally, you must not, so you mustn't use. Okay, well done. Anyway, all of you have done